Welcome back. We're here with Paul and Allison Novack of Youth Rock. Welcome.
Thank you.
What is Youth Rock?
Well, 1308 Productions is our company. It's non-profit. We just put together concerts for a bunch of kids around the area. We have bands who perform, and all of the bands are, college age or high school age. They put it on for students. It's completely kid-run. We get a lot of volunteers from my high school, Miami Beach Senior High, and other high schools around the area. And we all put it together for the people around. It's a place for bands to come and have a venue. It's a place where kids can come and just have fun and go to a concert. And our previous rock show and the one coming up is a Rock the Vote event where we kind of promote people going out and trying to register to vote.
You're helping kids register to vote.
Yes.
When they're voting age, correct?
Yes. Also, when you're between 16 and 18, you can actually register to vote, and when you turn 18, the paper just you're automatically registered.
See, I was not aware of that. Now, I don't think people know this, but you're 16 years old.
Yes.
And to me, that's incredible that you are producing a show of this capacity and getting all this together. So do you think that your age impacts your ability to be able to put together such an event, or do you think it's very helpful because it is also involving a lot of kids?
Yeah, the whole thing is based on kids, so I think it is really helpful. I have a little bit of a background in the whole thing. My aunt is actually an event producer, so I've worked with her a little bit.
So you're cheating a little bit.
Well, I know how to do it, but my brother actually started 1308 in his high school years, and he did the rock concerts too. When he left, they stopped for a while, so when I got to high school, I kind of picked it back up, and I added the Rock the Vote into it.
Why 1308?
1308 is just actually our address number, but whatever, the name doesn't really matter, but
It's like a vehicle that we use to help bring everything together. It lets us support the young music scene in the area, gives kids a great place to go and hear the music, so the bands get to develop their audiences and places to perform, and the kids get to hear it. And all sorts of public service things mixed in. Like Allison gets kids involved in community service projects, and and getting them active in the community. So just tuning them in to how much positive impact they can have in a wide variety of things going on here.
Where's the musical connection in your family?
It really goes way back. My dad, Allison's grandfather, was a band leader, and he came down here in the 50s and worked here many years as a band and orchestra leader. My sister sings and produces events, and really it's in our blood, and everybody's one thing or the other. My son, Allison's brother, was a musician at Beach High, and so we've all connected this way and worked music into public service.
We actually have, we were showing some images of the previous Rock the Vote event.
February 29th was the last one.
And so how do you get to select what bands? Who are the chosen ones that are lucky enough to participate?
Well, we do have a list of bands in the area, and also some from out of the area. But we used to have to go out and find these bands, but now kind of bands come to us and ask, they kind of ask if they could be a part of our 1308 Productions rock concerts.
Mick Jagger, no?
Madonna, is she allowed?
Allison
well,
has
we want
found
good music, so.
Allison has found some bands and given them opportunities to perform, and then they've gone on to tour and all sorts of things. So she's already been able to give people their first break into the music scene.
That's exciting.
I'm very familiar with Jacob's Ladder, and I'm holding here this year's event. And if you want to tell people how they can get involved.
How people can get involved in the event. Well, yeah, everything is volunteer. So all of the volunteers at the concert, they get community service hours for their school. So we have usually 8 to 10 volunteers, people to work at the door, people to help out on set, things like that. So if people want to get involved, they could just let me know.
And how do they contact you?
There's actually a Facebook that we have. We put it out for all the events, and we're coming up with an email address, but usually they just use my own personal one.
What's your Facebook page?
My Facebook page?
I don't know if you want to give it to Jeff now.
I'm a Facebook guy.
Well, I don't know the exact address because each one has, like, each event has a new one. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, people sign up that they're coming and they help spread the word. And generally they can contact us by calling 305-947-3000, and then we can plug them into whatever's coming up and what they want to do. Because that's really a lot of it, is that kids saying, I want to do that, I want to be involved. Allison's had kids come to her and say, you know, through your shows, it really turned me on to the whole music scene or community service projects, and it really happens almost daily now. So we're getting a lot of positive feedback.
You're doing great,
Thank
and
you
congratulations
so
on your success. We're running short on time. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tomorrow we're going to be sitting down with Chris Canessa
And Robert Sheeman.
and Richard Martin, so we will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Great. Thank you.